Hello, happy holidays to all you Memphis fans, to all those of you who've been diehard Tiger fans. I mean, it's been events this week, and it was quite disappointing. I kind of had the feeling that we were going to be in that situation with James Wiseman. It's First of all, it's one thing to penalize a kid, but it's a whole nother thing to separate the kid from his teammates, separate him from traveling. He's already got his names on blogs, on newspaper columns. Everybody's always throwing his name around. So, what response did you expect this kid to have? And he's a kid at 18. I saw him at a Walmart about a year ago, and he's walking around in the store with his mom putting Cheerios in the bag, putting cereal. So he's a kid. But the NCAA, probably that's going to be one of the things that was one of the final stakes of the death knell of the NCAA. It's just getting beyond ridiculous. Why would a great prospect, and we don't have to feel sorry for this kid. This kid's going to go and probably make $200 million. You may say he needs an education. I think with $200 million, he can get an education. Matter of fact, he can buy a little small college probably. But my thing, that all of that was something else about the season. I was so hurt as far as the season concerned. I think even he was targeted, even in the game against Oregon. You know, the fouls were so quick. And I really believe that this was going to be the season that I would write home about. But folks, I've been a Memphis fan since Wayne Yates. Wayne Yates. I've been a fan of Wayne Yates. I've been a fan with Larry Finch, Dana Kirk, Josh Pastner, John Calipari, Johnny Jones, and Tick Price. We've had some coaches come through. I rooted for the Tigers with Tubby Smith, and now I'm going to root with Penny Hardaway. I've been a fan for a long time. We've seen heartbreak before. We were up by 9 points, and I knew we finally had the national championship that I would pray for. And somehow, when Joey Dorsey found out, I knew we were in trouble. So we've had our heart broken there. What about the season where Penny and David Vaughn were supposed to team up? And Penny was playing beyond his belief. In the first half against Arkansas, they looked like an NBA team. David Vaughn throwing down dunks on Arkansas's whole team, and he gets injured. How about Sylvester Gray and Marvin Alexander? They're looking like kingpins by the time they were ineligible to proceed past at that time, I think it was a Metro Conference tournament. And they were still looking like they were the team to beat in the whole country, and we could get anything. As Tiger fans, we've had disappointments. We've had the death of John Gunn. We've had other things that just seems to plague our program. But if you're a true Memphis fan, we yet fight on. This is just another bump in the road. We're going to yet fight on. I grew up being a Memphis fan, listening to the radio. I think it was WMC 79. Listen to Jack Eden say, he got it. No, he missed it. No, he got it. I saw the great talent of James Bradley, one of the greatest players ever played anywhere. And I saw him not able to cash in the NBA. I've seen guys, I've listened to the games. I remember crying tears as Pat Cummings of Cincinnati did something to him way back in the day, or Gary Yoder. Oh boy, I'm going back. Or whenever we went to Freedom Hall and I got to deal with the Rick Gallen, Scooter and Rodney McCray and Darrell Griffith, Roger Berkman. And I've seen painful losses there. I was listening to the game when the Tigers were pressed to go on the way to go to number one. They had to go to Virginia Tech. I remember Dale Solomon and Les Henson. Was it Les Henson? I want to say that. Dale Solomon, and all of those guys, Dale Curry, guys who just gave the Memphis program nightmares. I remember Vinnie Johnson, microwave. I think he went to Baylor, and Baylor, he had the game of his life against the Tigers. So I've cried many tears being in a great fan of the Tiger Blue. I've seen probations come. I've seen probations go. I've seen coaches come. I've seen coaches go. I've seen conferences come. I think one time we were in the Missouri Valley Conference. And that went one way. We went to the Metro Conference. Metro Conference, I think, produced Conference USA, and now to our American Athletic now. So we've gone through things as Tiger fans. We've had painful losses. I used to bite my fingernails, and boy, being a Memphis fan, you can bite them all the way down here, because it never saves throughout all of our years that we can hit a free throw late in the game. I've seen us have championships won. I've seen NCAA berths won. I remember the great acclaim of Darius Washington, and I thought this guy was going to be unreal. I was excited about Deuce Ford coming to Memphis. I was excited about, oh gosh, the guy from Hamilton, Rodney Newsom played with the Tigers. Rodney Newsom shot not going in the NCAAs. And Marcus Nolan expected so much for so many. And we've seen people bust. We've seen Tiger things blow up in our face. We've seen every announcer not want to give us our due, even when we have the season of the ages. They want to give us a 7 seed, want to give us an 8 seed. Look, folks, if you've been a Memphis fan for any time, you've been through the grit, you've been through the grind, but you stay loyal. Let's stay loyal now. We have a market here. I mean, we've had our heart broken. We got our heart broken when Tony Harris went to Tennessee, and we got our heart broken when Thaddeus Young went to Georgia Tech. We've had people in the area go to other schools, but we can stay resilient. Folks, it's nothing like the Tigers basketball. It's nothing like saying, go Tiger goes, go Tigers go. I remember Philip Haynes. Nobody else in the history of basketball could bank from the far corner like Doom Haynes. I remember Alvin Wright, the coach on the floor, Andre Turner, Elliot Perry, Tree Washington, Dwight Boyd, and all of the playing, as I like to say, let's say it, the playing white guys. We've had some of them come through Tigerland. Dennis Isbell could jump out of the gym. Hank McDowell went on and played in pro ball. Brett Munt, Todd Munt, Ricky McCoy, John Albright. We've had some great basketball played here. No matter who it was, the Tiger basketball program was just the buzz of the city. I'm going to stay loyal. I'm going to wish Godspeed on James Wiseman. I'm going to pray for the young man, and I pray that he excels beyond his wildest dreams. Penny Hardaway, I still think you're a great coach. I still think you're a great man. Folks, let's not go to pieces. We still are in the new hotbed of basketball in America, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Guys who could probably, that's the unfortunate thing about our area. We have guys that have NBA talent, but sometimes their opportunities, they destroy some of their own opportunities. We've seen people miss. We've seen people rule academically ineligible. We've had a bunch of those over the years. We've seen them get thrown off the team for this reason or that. But look, folks, regardless, the Tiger basketball program moves on. I'm proud to be a Memphis fan. I would have loved to have seen James Wiseman help us cut the nets. But look, folks, I'm not giving up cutting the nets yet. I'm going to stay a Tiger fan. My hope, I'm going to believe in the Tigers. I'm going to support the Tigers. This isn't our first disappointment. If you're a Tiger fan at all, you've had disappointment after disappointment. I think they offered John Calipari everything in the city, and he still went to Kentucky. So we've been disappointed before. Let's not get disappointed now. I'm a Tiger fan, and I want to say, go Tigers, go. Be blessed.